In this video, I'll give you 5 no BS strategies to address female disrespect and build a relationship where you're respected, valued, and never confused about your place again. If you've ever felt like the man in the relationship who has to earn his respect while she just expects it, keep watching. Jessica OS here, welcome to the channel. First thing, don't let it slide. Make sure you check it early. Now, the first time she disrespects you and you say nothing, you just gave her permission to do it again and again and again. It might start small. She teases you in front of her friends, rolls her eyes when you make a serious point, talks over you in a group like your voice does not matter, laughs off your goals. For instance, you start a business and she's like, okay, Mr. CEO. And you, trying to be the easygoing guy, will just chuckle, shake your head, let it go. But what you just did was teach her that disrespect has no consequence, that your pride is negotiable, that your standards are flexible. Would she do that to a man she respects, or just the one she knows won't check her? You need to understand this. Disrespect is often a woman's way of testing your backbone, not because she hates you, but because she wants to just feel your strength or see how far you'll go. And the only way to do that is when you calmly and confidently enforce your boundary. So the next time she crosses the line, don't shout, don't explain, don't argue. Look her dead in the eye and say, don't speak to me like that. I don't tolerate disrespect. That's it. One sentence, said in a low, grounded tone. No emotion, just facts. If you're in public and she tries to embarrass you, don't react. Wait until you're alone and then say, I don't embarrass you in front of people, and I expect the same. Boom. You just told her who she's dealing with. And if she doubles down, mocks your boundary, or laughs it off, then you've got your answer. That's not a partner, right? That's an emotional liability. But more often than not, if she respects you even a little, she'll adjust. Not because you forced her, but because you commanded it with calm clarity. Key number 2, stop trying to be the nice guy all the time. So I'm gonna rip the band-aid off. Nice guys, for the most part, finish last because they're playing a game that doesn't exist. They think if they're sweet enough, patient enough, agreeable enough, she'll finally see his worth and love him the way he deserves to be loved. But that's wrong. The truth is, being overly nice, overly available, overly accommodating isn't charming, it's repelling. It reeks of desperation. It screams, please pick me. I'll do whatever it takes to make you happy, even if it means losing myself. You're not being nice, you're trying to buy her respect with compliance. And respect doesn't work like that. Think about it. When was the last time a woman fell deeply for a guy who always says yes? She might keep him around, she might appreciate him, but she doesn't want him. Real attraction, real respect is reserved for the man who's not afraid to challenge her, who has his own opinions, his own standards, his own life. You see, when a woman sees that you're more invested in her comfort than in your own dignity, the power dynamic will shift. You become the emotional support dog, not the man that she craves. My kindness is a privilege, not a weakness. If you abuse it, you lose it. That's what you should be saying to yourself. Listen, I'm not telling you to be cold. I'm telling you to be centered. Don't bend to every mood swing. Don't chase validation by being overly agreeable. Don't be afraid to say no. No to the plans you don't want, no to the disrespect, no to her chaos being your problem. Because the moment she realizes you're not afraid to walk away is the moment she steps up to try to keep you. Let her meet a man who respects himself so deeply that being nice isn't his strategy, it's his nature, when it's earned. Key number 3, lead without needing control. Now, women don't want to be controlled, but they do want to be led. And yes, there's a massive difference. Control is fear-based. It says, I don't trust you, so I have to manage you, right? Leadership is respect-based. It says, I trust myself enough to set the tone, and I trust you to rise to it. Are you leading in your relationship or just reacting to her mood? Because a woman starts disrespecting a man the moment she feels like she's the one driving the ship. When she's constantly reminding you to pay the bills, plan the date, make decisions, set boundaries with other women, you're not her man anymore. You're literally her son. And trust me, no woman wants to sleep with her son. Leadership doesn't mean barking orders. It doesn't mean dominating her or making everything go your way necessarily. It means being decisive, being calm in chaos, being emotionally grounded when she's spinning. It means saying, here's the plan. I've got this. Follow my lead. And doing it with quiet confidence. Now, a woman can't surrender to a man who's still seeking her permission to lead. So if you want to stop the disrespect, start taking initiative, start making decisions, start being the calm, confident center of the relationship, especially when she's testing your frame. Don't try to control her. Just lead so well that she wants to follow. Key number 4, stop rewarding bad behavior with attention. Now, every time you reward her disrespect with attention, a couple of things happen. For starters, you're training her to treat you worse. Let that sink in. She ignores your texts all day, and when she finally replies with a dry, hey, you text back immediately, hey, I missed you, blah, blah, blah. Game over. She gives you attitude, you chase her. She starts drama, you comfort her. She disrespects your time, and you offer her more of it. Would you give a dog a treat for biting you? Then why are you giving your attention to someone who just disrespected you? Women are incredibly intuitive. We notice what gets a reaction. And if disrespect keeps getting your time, energy, and focus, it becomes her go-to strategy for control. Let me give you an example, right? I had this guy tell me that his girlfriend would go cold every time they had a disagreement. The silent treatment, the petty comments, withholding affection. And his reaction essentially was he'll blow up her phone, send her flowers, write long paragraphs explaining himself, even when he hadn't necessarily done anything wrong. He wasn't resolving conflict, he was rewarding manipulation. And she learned, all I have to do is withdraw and he'll chase harder, he'll beg, he'll apologize for things he didn't do, he'll prove his love. That's emotional blackmail and fake tears. Here's what you should do. The moment you notice her playing games or escalating drama or giving you disrespectful energy, withdraw quietly, calmly, instantly, not in anger, not in revenge, but as a signal. Say less, engage less, don't double text, don't explain yourself, don't try to fix it. Look, say this in your mind. If her attitude costs me my peace, I'll charge her my silence. Because when you go quiet instead of reactive, she loses power. Now she's the one considering, overthinking, chasing, and most importantly, self-correcting. Remember, attention is your currency, so stop handing it out like candy. If she wants your energy, she needs to come correct, respectful, honest, feminine, because you decide what behavior gets rewarded in your world, and not her. Key number 5, make her earn your respect too. So here's a dangerous mindset most men are conditioned to have without even realizing it. If I like her, that's enough. She already has my respect. Attraction is not the same as qualification. Now, just because she's beautiful, sexy, or fun to be around doesn't mean that she automatically deserves your loyalty, your energy, or your respect. Let that sink in. You've been so busy trying to prove you're worthy of her that you forgot to ask if she's even worthy of you. You want relationship success? Then flip the frame. Start evaluating her the same way she does you. Is she consistent or just cute? Is she supportive or does she just get jealous every time you win? Does she communicate like a grown woman or throw tantrums like a teenager in a grown body? If she disrespects you, tests your boundaries, plays hot and cold, mocks your dreams, or tries to weaponize intimacy when she doesn't get her way, she's not a partner. And the more you tolerate low-effort behavior, the more she starts to believe that she's better than you. Why? Because you're putting her on a pedestal while she's putting you in the bare minimum category. Respect should never be given freely because you want her. It has to be earned, just like you've had to earn yours. Say this to yourself every time you're confused. Her beauty is an invitation, not a qualification. Start watching how she handles conflict. Watch how she treats people who can't give her anything. Watch how she behaves when you tell her no. Does she still honor you or does she punish you? Because your woman should be your piece and not your project. You're not here to fix her. You're not here to save her. You're here to choose a partner who respects you as much as you respect yourself. And if she doesn't, guys, if she doesn't, don't lower your standards. Raise your requirements, because when you start making her earn your respect, she'll either evolve or exit. And both are a win for you. Trust me. Let's wrap this up. Remember, you're not a babysitter, a therapist, or an emotional punching bag. You're a man. And the second you start acting like one unapologetically, people, especially women, will start treating you like one. And if you want to learn exactly how to create instant respect and attraction from women, then click on this next video right here. Trust me, it's the one that she doesn't want you to see. My name is Jessica OS. I hope you got value from this video. If you did, smash that like button, please, and subscribe to the channel so you get notified every time the real Jessica OS launches a video. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.